Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I was pleasantly surprised to find this little stubby Milwaukee 1/4-inch ratchet. This is a 90-tooth ratchet. It's a solid head design. Here's it compared to the Snap-on Flex head, which is possibly one of my favorite ratchet. Simple design. This fits well in the hand. Nice little indexing points for the fingers there. It's a touch thicker than the Snap-on head. And a touch shorter. So soaking wet, this thing's only, well, it's actually less than 3 inches long. Simple design. It's a 90-tooth ratchet, so it's really got a smooth feel. It's the number on this thing is the 48229003. So Milwaukee's really going after some unique spaces. Not a lot of companies make, a dedicated stubby ratchet. There are some other ways you can get into one. There's a Duratec, a Tecton, some Titans. I think that's a Saber Cut. And I really like using stubbies with long sockets like this. I've shown that with the Snap-on. It's a kind of a nice way to control something. Let's take a look a little closer at this. So as a 90-tooth ratchet, that gives it about a 4-degree swing. Now, at first I thought, that's how much play is on this thing. Is that a lot? I have to go back to my Snap-on to see. It's more than the Snap-on. I'd say approaching half again as much. That's not usually a big deal. Something to notice. This thing sells for about $25, $26. I think it's worth it. That little icon took me a second. I guess it means wear eyewear, so you don't get something in your eye. I'm wondering about the chrome on these. I have had the chrome on some of my Milwaukee wrenches and on the sockets start to flake in high stress or chippy areas, say where the anvil intersects it, or the business end of the wrench. But anyway, a little flip switch here, low, kind of smooth profile, so hopefully won't accidentally hit that. Gets into some small spaces with that little 1/4-inch thing. Let's take this apart and see what's going on inside it. I have not been in this. I have not opened it up, but I did loosen the screws, and I'm glad I did, because I had to struggle with that a little bit. I was worried I was going to break it. Because they were, well, one of them, I guess, was in really tight. You can see, you'll see here in a sec, they Loctited them. So, quite a bit, actually. So, here we go. You know what I'm going to do? Let me grab a pick. Think that'll help. Find a good one like this guy here, so I don't disassemble everything. So we've got an O-ring there that popped out, so it goes around the larger point. Here's what we're working with. Glad to see there's some lube in there. 1/4-inch, it's marked right there. You can see how it engages. Let me flip the lever back and forth. A lot of teeth engagement there. I don't know how many actually stick. It's a little tough to see. But it looks like a solid design, especially for a 90-tooth stubby. You are limited. You're not going to throw a pipe on this. I guess you could if you Project Farm and see what it'll take. But overall, you simply just don't have the hand strength probably to stress the metal here. Let's keep going. Pop out the anvil. Look at how fine a tooth that is. Looks like solid machining. Again, plenty of oil. Probably put it back together with some super lube. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So there's the engagement pawl. What do we have here? This is the Okay, so it's got a spring-loaded detent here, right here, into the switch, and that must fit into the base of this right there. So if I pull that out, what does that look like? Little spring. So then, can I free this guy up? Does this come out? How on earth is that in there? I don't know. It looks like there's something else holding that in. Wonder if I'll ever get it back together. Huh, I don't know. I won't waste your time. But anyway, looks like there's a little lever down there that seats this that probably needs to, maybe it comes straight out. We got some more tools here. How about a pair of super fine little needle nose like these? I really like the bend on these, so I picked up a set of Knipex that's got, you know, a pretty significant bend. My other ones were the Klein here, but I'll do a video on those. But anyway, let's see what happens here. If I can get a hold of that. Whoop, it's not wanting to come out. I could probably force it out. My guess is that little tab in there is wedged in pretty snug, and that's what's holding this lever, this switch here, back and forth. So I guess that's a good thing. No reason for it to come out. I'll reassemble this thing. Looks like it's a good solid construction. I like that they put Loctite on it, and it's an O-ring seal, which is important, especially if, you know, you're working in an environment that's got some liquids associated with it. But anyway, there it is. That's the little Milwaukee 1/4 inch stubby 90 tooth reversible ratchet. And with that, Doc out.